Hey guys, Midnight Space Launcher here, and welcome to Minecraft Nations at War, Episode 5. The tribal people, known as the Young Grus, had a spectacular idea. The three tribes located in this area of the island were to unite as one glorious Gru nation, and that's what they did. And right after this, two Durgan troops located on this nearby island caught wind of the formation of this glorious Gru nation, and so took two boats and went to investigate how glorious this nation really was. However, as the two troops neared Gru nation, they were immediately fired upon by the Young Grus, and one of the soldiers were hit. Right after this outrageous attack, the nation of Durgan sees this as an attack on its people, and therefore declares war on Gru Nation. And it doesn't look very good for Gru Nation. Durgan's first move in the war is a naval invasion with the two troops from earlier. Gru Nation was at a massive disadvantage compared to Durgan. Durgan had iron tools, iron armor. Gru Nation had leather armor, wooden tools. The chances of Gru Nation winning this war was near enough zero. After the first battle of the war, Gru Nation had already lost a third of their territory. But Durgan wasn't done there. They then sent their forces north for another naval invasion. Only a single young Gru managed to escape the Durgan onslaught. Gru Nation has now lost 2/3 of their territory to Durgan, and the defeat of Gru Nation is now inevitable. But the Grus have one last plan. They cried, they begged, they prayed for the Dark-like Federation to come and save them. And to the hopes of the Gru people, the Dark-like Federation wanted to meet. Oh look! The Dark-like Federation has come to rescue. Oh no. The Dark-like Federation didn't come to the rescue, and the Grus suffered more. Even though all of the Gru territory has been captured, the war didn't end. The Dark-like Federation took a little visit to the Durgan conquered land in the north. The Dark-like Federation's leader, Wolf I guess, took the Durgan conquered land for himself. Bottom Thunder wasn't very happy with this Dark-like maneuver, but to maintain the peace and to keep tensions low, he decided to ignore it. The war ends with 0 Durgan casualties, 0 Dark-like casualties, and 13 Gru Nation casualties. And you remember the single young Gru which escaped earlier? Well, he's dead as well. So that's 14 casualties for Gru Nation. And with the elimination of all young Grus on the island, Durgan and the Darklight Federation annexed their occupied land, as no Gru remained to sign any peace deal. And was the wiping out of all young Grus on purpose? I don't know. But what I do know, this war was basically a genocide. A Gru genocide. After this tragic event, the player, Lapada, formed his own nation called Sorrow. This was then followed by the formation of Corinthi. The reason Corinthi's flag is a question mark is because they neighbour the Three Kingdoms. To prevent the Three Kingdoms from claiming their sacred land, they rushed to become a nation before the population could decide on a flag. Taking your attention away from that, the players, Viking Boy, leader of Cheshire, and Dirty Sprout, leader of the Kingdom of Ormir, decided that after all their military exercises they have done together, why not just become a single nation? The two leaders then met and had a very long and thought out conversation. Cheshire, Kingdom of Ormir, put them together, what do you get? The Kingdom of Cheshire. However, there was one problem with this unification. A group of people located in the north of Ormir hated the idea of being in a union with Cheshire. So to fix this issue peacefully, Dirty Sprout and Viking Boy allowed them to remain as the Kingdom of Ormir. And on top of that, they also signed a non-aggression pact. However, there is now another problem. The Kingdom of Ormir no longer had a monarch. And because there was no monarch to rule the kingdom, the people of Ormir decided to become a democracy. Durgan's opinion on the unification of the Kingdom of Cheshire wasn't that great. Cheshire, their rival nation, had just gained land, manpower, and many resources for free in the blink of an eye. Although, there was one upside to the Cheshire unification. Ormir and Durgan, who are both democracies, are greatly improving relations between each other, and already are talking about future diplomatic ties. The Kingdom of Cheshire didn't like that. And now, their rival nation Durgan had just made a new friend right on their doorstep. Cheshire is now surrounded by democratic powers, only free from democracy in the West. The Kingdom of Cheshire now greatly regrets their decisions of giving Ormir sovereignty and the signing of the non-aggression pact. Who knows what their next move will be. With Ormir now slowly becoming a Durgan ally, Gotham Thunder realizes the true power of diplomacy. And with this realization, Gotham Thunder adds a third goal to his plans. Gotham Thunder then sends a Durgan diplomat to Vrongard, hopefully to mend relations with Vrongard's leader, Benji CW. And this is how it went down. Can I join? And get exiled, lol. My bad, bro. Wanna trade? Please, I live in a cave. Benji CW was then invited to Durgan's capital of New London to sign an official trade deal. In this official trade deal between Durgan and Vrongard, Durgan will export oak wood, spruce wood, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. Vrongard will export iron, coal, copper, deep slate, and stone. May this trade deal benefit both nations greatly. Signed, Gotham Thunder, and Benji CW. Elsewhere on the island, the player, Blue Knight, formed the nation of Noveria. Blue Knight's first move on the world stage was to meet with Anarchist Dog, the leader of Shadowstan. Oh, what a lovely day it is. Wouldn't you say so, Anarchist Dog? Blue Knight, what brings you to Shadowstan today? I'm sure you've heard, but I've created the nation of Noveria. Yes, I've heard. And well, to be honest, the reason I'm here is because I'm new to all this country stuff. And I need your help on designing an independence book for my nation. Well, you came to the right place. Here, have a quick look of how I've designed my independence book. Oh, why thank you. Ah yes, interesting. Apologies for the animals, Blue Knight. But as you can tell, I wasn't expecting any visitors today. Ah yes, don't worry. Sorry to bother you, but do you think I could grab a fine wine from my boat for us to drink? A fine wine, you say? That would be splendid. Alright, I'll be back in a jiff. Ah, I love diplomacy. I don't even need to try. I'm just that good. I've just become friends with Noveria by doing nothing, just talking. Hold on. Why is he boating away? Wait. There's no wine in Minecraft. Anarchist Dog is now sad. But the people of Shadowstan were full of hate. And Shadowstan was going to get its independence book back, one way or another. Hey Noveria, give me my book back. No, lol. Or should I say, nuh-uh. I think you mean, yeah-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah-uh. 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 Nuh-uh. Well, that was easy. Huh? You think this big block of text will scare me? Shadowstan declares war on Noveria to reclaim their stolen book of independence. The book war has now begun. Shadowstan's war plan is to send 4 well-equipped troops through western Noveria to reclaim their book of independence and to take the capital, forcing a capitulation, while 6 other troops invade through the east as a distraction. The first battle of the war was its Shadowstan victory, and the 4 troops in the west gained lots of land, uncontested. In the east, there was battle after battle, and only now Noveria realized they were also attacking from the west. Noveria managed to take out 1 of the 4 troops, but in turn lost 3 of their own. There is now only 1 Novarian troop left on the eastern front, against 3 Shadowstan troops, and the Novarian troop had one thing to say.
Never back down, never.
With all of the Novarian army killed in action, Blue Knight makes a desperate escape with Shadowstan's independence book, but fails. With the death of Blue Knight, the people of Noveria surrender. The book war ends with 6 Chadistan casualties and 10 Navarian casualties. Chadistan then takes southern Navaria as compensation for the war. All countries then expand. Over in Vrongard, Benji CW places a crafting table. Over in Mungdungopolis, the people donate large amounts of fish to their all-knowing religious cat, Mungdungus. Benji CW places a furnace, and over in Almortem, they are having a famine. Oh my god, I need food. I am dying of starvation. Oh, yes. Benji CW places a chest. Over in the Darklight Federation, a group of rioters work together to burn down the Darklight Military Academy. The rioters attacked from the Darklight slums at night, when the Academy was least protected. The large group of rioters were easily able to overrun the guards, and they burnt down the academy within seconds. After all the rioters had been killed, Wolf, I guess, cut supplies off to the slums, forcing many to flee, many to starve, and many to die. Wolf, I guess, will enact harsh measures to make sure another riot like this won't happen again. Oh, and I almost forgot. Benji CW plants a tree. Over in Durgan, Gotham Thunder and Lapada have a nice little conversation about how Durgan claimed land around Sorrow and then built a wall. Hey Gotham Thunder, did you build a wall around me because you're scared of my superior nation? You sent me a book claiming that you would invade Durgan and purge the weak, just because I took some land that you wanted. Ha! So you are scared. If I wanted to, I could destroy your nation in an instant. No. You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to invade Durgan, purge the weak, and then build statues of myself. You know how I'm going to stop you? How? Wall. No food, no supplies, no allies. Okay, good luck. No. Because Durgan is now blocking supplies from entering Sorrow, Lapada has now created a true communist state where every single piece of food and resource is shared between everyone. Am I forgetting something?
Benji CW expands!
Anyway, the player Marvin creates the nation of Arnhem. The player Blossomheart creates the nation Rhea. The player, Monopoly Man, buys a house in Durgan. After this event, the nation of Engasian expanded its borders and seized Chesh's colony without remorse. Engasian then sent many of its troops to steal villagers and players from all over the island to add to their slave trade empire. Engasian has also flooded drugs into every country, causing instability and panic among all nations and their citizens. But don't worry, Gotham Thunder had a plan. Instead of Durgan invading Engasian, making them look like a warmonger from already being in 2 wars, Gotham Thunder formed the United Nations. Gotham Thunder did this so that all nations which have been attacked by Engasian in one way or another could all come together to stop this vile slave empire for once and for all. Gotham Thunder then starts construction on a UN building on this island here. Gotham Thunder then invites every country he knows of to the UN. But wait, there's more. The countries Durgan has invited then invite the countries they know of to the UN, who then invite the countries they know of to the UN. And using this method, Gotham Thunder managed to invite every nation on the island to the UN. After the creation of the UN, a powerful group of rebels located within an isolated region of Al Morton invent something which will change the world forever. Ho, ho, holy shit!